I think our happiest memories were photographing together. I'm a photographer as well. And so he was my mentor from the very beginning. He took me under his wings, and we went out to a lot of events. After each event, no matter how far I ventured off, Corky would find me. We would find each other.
A rise in anti-Asian violence has shaken the Asian American community. The victims of a nationwide surge in random attacks have mostly been older adults, including a 52-year-old woman who was assaulted in Queens, New York. Amidst the spike in racist violence, the Asian American community recently mourned the loss of one of its heroes, Corky Lee.
We love you, Corky!
A professional photographer for 50 years, Corky was a champion of Asian American civil rights and social justice. He used his photos to showcase the achievements, struggles, and diverse cultures of Asian Americans, and referred to his work as an act of photographic justice. He contracted COVID-19 in early 2021 after 1 year of accompanying the Guardian Angels, a community safety organization, on their Chinatown patrols. He aimed to document how the Asian American community responded to ongoing threats to their safety due to pandemic-inspired bigotry. Over 2,800 incidents of anti-Asian attacks and harassments have been reported in the U.S. since the pandemic began. He passed away due to complications from COVID-19 on January 27, 2021.
I think that for Corky Lee, he probably did not think about his age or vulnerability. I think he was thinking about the story and doing justice to it, because there were a lot of people that may not have gone out there, and he wanted to make sure that he had gotten the photos to show people.
He was able to capture a basic humanity. I think his favorite medium was black and white photography. I remember rolling film with him back in the day. And he took pictures of common people who, to him, were the most important people. He was never a staff photographer in the traditional sense of being attached to a media outlet. He was largely an independent photographer, and he went where he thought it was important to be.
He wants to defy stereotypes. That's one of his lines, was that he uses camera as a sword to combat injustice, indifference, and discrimination, and ultimately stereotypes.
To remember Corky, hundreds of people came together virtually to share their memories of him.
His death is such a huge loss, and our community is devastated over his passing.
Because he represents everything about our communities.
I will mostly miss hearing his voice.
We had planned out a whole exhibition because he had the biggest collection of LGBT Asians.
We really need, especially the young people, to keep his legacy on. So, Corky, cheers you. Heaven.
Best way to remember Corky would be to take up the causes that he took. Take up all of those things that he felt important and make them live. Because if we don't, then Corky's dead, and so will we.